is how I wake up now. I look crazy. I am so tired. PCOS is a bitch. Like, if anybody has PCOS and knows that it just doesn't let you wake up very nicely. I feel so unenergized. I feel a little bit better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday was like, I thought I was dying. So yeah, this is like my PCOS morning routine. And I hope you guys like it. My cat's tail is going across because she keeps running underneath the camera. She's very sweet. She's Ella. So yeah, it's my PCOS morning routine. I don't do this every day as I should. I've been doing it like 3 or 4 times a day. I mean 3 or 4 times a week, so that I can really take control of my health, because PCOS has really messed me up, especially my glucose. Oh, come on, Ella girl. You guys are currently residing in their treat closet, so they're freaking out because it's open. My glucose has been very bad, so I paid out of pocket for a continuous glucose monitor. Usually you can't do that. Usually, like, it's really difficult to get a continuous glucose monitor without diabetes or without like an insulin injection, and I found a way. I went on the deep depths of the freaking internet and found a way. It's called Ageless RX, and it's like a anti-aging company, but I use it for obviously like my glucose spikes and stuff. But that company is like basically so you don't age fast, I guess. And they do nurse practitioner meetings, and then basically that nurse practitioner gives you a script for it, and it was clutch. And it's like a fraction of the price. It's still expensive. It's like $200 a month, but it's still a fraction of the price of if you went to like the actual company and paid out of pocket. I think that would be like $400 or $500 a month. So Lilo. I use that glucose monitor almost every day. It goes straight to my phone, like the glucose readings. Sometimes it's really annoying, like in the middle of the night. You're laying on it, so it's like compressing, so it doesn't technically read correctly, and then it like tells you you're urgently low, and it gives you this really loud beep and wakes you up. But yeah, it's something to get used to, but it's really good throughout the day to see your spikes, especially if you have PCOS or insulin resistance, which is basically the step before prediabetes. So if you have insulin resistance and you have glucose spikes and you have high glucose, these are a lifesaver. You find out the foods that don't spike your glucose, you find out the activities that don't spike, and it's very important. So yeah, I check that in the morning to see where I'm at, and I'll show you it actually. So when you open the app, it looks like this, and I turned, can you see? There you go. I turned my alarms off last night because it kept waking me up. And it wasn't like I was actually urgently low, so you just hold your phone up to it, and yeah, I'm good. I'm at 117, so that's actually a little bit of a high morning one, but I just had some blueberries, so that's why. But if you could see, like, it shows that dip in the bottom, and that was in the middle of the freaking night, and that was annoying. But yeah, I try to stay around 100 every day, and that seems to do me good. In the morning, I try to eat vegetables. I know a lot of people hate vegetables, do not like vegetables, but cruciferous vegetables help with my liver, and my liver is what has been affected by my high glucose. My liver enzymes are pretty high, so yeah, I went to a holistic guy instead of my endocrinologist, because she acted like my liver enzymes being high was not a big deal, which it is because it's liver damage. So I went to a holistic care person, and he took it very seriously. So I'm on a strict diet, and sometimes it sucks, but I know it's working, because when I'm working out, I feel so much better. I don't feel like I'm gonna die every 5 seconds. When your liver is hurt or damaged, you can't process lactic acid as quickly as you can when it's working properly. So when you're working out, you get lactic acidosis, like that burning feeling and stuff, way faster. And it's been helping a lot, me sticking to this diet. So I have some broccoli, so I'm gonna do that. I do broccoli, and then I do olive oil for some healthy fats, and then I do some nutritional yeast, which has natural B12 vitamins. I'm trying to eat my vitamins so that my liver doesn't have to work too hard to, I guess, transfer all of that pill or supplement vitamins into my body, and it seems to be working. It's hard. Some days I don't do it, but nobody is perfect. That's another thing with PCOS. You can't like take yourself too seriously, because otherwise you're gonna go crazy. The amount of things that you have to do for this disease or illness, whatever they call it now, is a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of preparation, and you know, I just do my best. And it seems to be working, and the more I don't take myself too seriously, the more I don't stress about it. So stress is very important too, so I just go with the flow, what I feel with. Some days I have waffles, like yesterday I had waffles and Cool Whip for breakfast. Don't recommend, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. While the broccoli is going on the stove over there, I'm gonna show you guys what nutritional yeast I use. I don't really like nutritional yeast, like, let's be real. It doesn't taste good. Yeah, I use this one, the Frontier Co-op one, and I probably don't use the recommended amount because I don't like to be able to taste it. This is used a lot in like vegan cheeses, and it does have like a cheesy taste to it. I don't know how, but it does. So I sprinkle it on there, and I get some of it. It gives you the B's, all the B vitamins, B1, B2, B6, and B12. So very important for your body. So I'm gonna put this out here because there's some days where I'll make broccoli and I'm like, fuck, I forgot. So yeah. Another thing I do for my PCOS is I make tea, but I make cold tea, like brewed tea. So I'll take a Lipton tea bag, just a normal, regular Lipton tea bag. And then I will take a raspberry leaf tea, which is very important for like wound care, all of that, like your uterus, and it's very helpful for your menstrual cycles, that kind of thing. So I put this in there as well, and I steep them together and I make a cold tea, and that seems to be really, really good. So I do that while I show you guys my really, really unorganized pantry. I'm really happy to be back doing videos. I miss doing videos. I think it's fun. I kind of let other people's opinions sway my love for doing it. And it's a lot of work, like editing, all of that fun stuff. So I'm back. And I think it's fun, and I'm excited. Okay, so this is my broccoli, and yeah, so it's not anything exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this broccoli. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on it too, because again, don't really like this. I don't know if I told you why I eat the vegetables in the morning. It helps coat the lining of your stomach or your intestines so that the absorption of anything else isn't as fast. Because when your body absorbs sugar too fast, your mitochondria can't keep up and it shuts down, and that's why you get tired, because you're not actually getting any of that energy. And then once the mitochondria shut down, all of that food, like food and sugar, gets stored in like your liver and your heart, and you get fatty liver disease and stuff like that. So definitely want to eat your sugars in moderation, in a way that your body can consume them and use them for energy, and not too quickly. The bad thing about eating broccoli. Got it. This is my beautiful coffee machine, and I use it very often. a lot of experts are saying like drinking coffee with some sugars and stuff in it is really bad for you when you have PCOS, and I kind of beg to differ, because if you were to take everything you like out of your routine or your life, you would be miserable, and that would aid in a lot of other symptoms of PCOS. So it's really important that you still eat and drink things that you like, and you do it in moderation, and that's what I do. I do not give up my coffee. I really like coffee. I try to do like a bean or something like organic, because then I feel like I'm doing something better for myself. But I also do oat milk creamers, and I stay away from dairy. I have been looking for raw milk, like non-homogenized, non-pasteurized milk. It's very difficult to find. I live in New Jersey, so I could hop over to Pennsylvania and go to the Amish, but do I want to do that? No. But it looks like that might be the case, because that apparently, without any processing, your body can uptake that a lot quicker and easier, and it also has a lot of healthy fats and stuff that we don't normally get anymore because, you know, production. So that's my one tip. Stay with what you love, eat it in moderation, don't kill yourself over these diets, because yes, they are important and I take mine very seriously, but if you stress about it so much and you're so strict about it, it's just gonna, you know, be your downfall, to be honest. There's a huge spider. Ah! There's such a big spider. That was a failed shot. That was such a big spider. Look at that shit. Hold on. I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see that? You can't see it in the camera. This is another part of my morning routine, is getting sunlight. It's so important for PCOS and just anybody that struggles with their mental health or any issue, really. The sun is so healing and it's so important. And getting time with my puppy is important too. She's over there eating grass like she's a cow. Like, how can her life get any better? I'm gonna try to open this umbrella from the other side. Yeah, ew. There's so many bugs. Why? Get out of here. It's so nice. If anybody's wondering where I got this umbrella from, I got it from IKEA, and it was really cheap. Like, normally these umbrellas that are huge and like span the entire deck are very expensive, and I would never buy them. This one was only like $180, I think, and well worth every penny, because I love sitting in my little Adirondack chair and petting my dog. Just make sure that the camera doesn't fall. Do you see it? My lovely little chair. It's so cute. And that's enough bugs for me today. Laylo, get out of there. She thinks she's a juggle dog. Let me show you. And nobody judge our yard because we have to do the lawn. But she's just over here living life in the jungle. Laylo, come on. That is pretty much all I do for my PCOS morning routines. Besides some days I do like yoga and I move. Today is a rest day because we've been going ham. I do Muay Thai, hike, run, we started swimming. So my body is donezo. We were supposed to go on a hike today and we couldn't. So you won't see my movement today. Maybe in another vlog we'll go through like my yoga poses and like my just movement to get any like pent up trauma out of your hips. That is something I do all the time and it really helps. Why is this focusing on my background and not me? There we go. Yeah, trauma movement is something I really love to do because I have a lot of it, and sometimes it just needs to be, the energy just needs to flow. So yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do like a spirituality routine, because I'm still finding my routine and that would be fun to do together. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you rock with me like I rock with you, and I love you guys, so bye.